Hey, what's up, guys? Intuitive 717. I'm going to dive right into some collective messages around the divine masculines, and we'll see what's coming up for you to know, divine feminine. Some of you could already be sensing this intuitively. Oh, goodness, guys, we cannot get away from this. Pulling on your energy. Okay, fatigue, poor memory. Some of you, too, might be struggling with sleep. It's like you can't help but stay up late at night. It's because someone's thinking about you late at night. I've been picking up on that energy in the late night readings that I've been doing. So I feel like protection for you guys is really important right now because, okay, for this divine masculine, they're really dealing with like a lot of the heavy emotions of like passion, lusting after you, feeling easily triggered by jealousy when it comes to you, divine feminine. That's all the pulling that I feel is coming through. This is somebody who really needs to ground their energy, okay? They feel like you could be slipping away from them, or you know what it is? It's losing control. They feel like they're losing control because the energy has shifted. Normally they would feel you pulling on their energy. And I feel like somehow this would make them feel secured in some way. But something's shifting in this connection where you are maybe taking your power back. So it's creating a natural turn of the tables where this person is just craving this new version of you, this new empowered version of you. Okay, and I feel like eventually it'll kind of push them out of this cycle of feeling this sort of possessive, wanting to be near you every single second energy. The more you detach, the more you focus, the more you protect your energy. I do see many of the divine masculines eventually coming forward. Like, that's how you know this energy will be broken, because they would have humbled themselves in some way. Okay, but yeah, make sure you guys are gearing up on just general like protection. Okay, and you guys might wonder like what that means. What I'm hearing the most is like just laying low. Okay, sometimes you don't always have to be heard, you don't always have to be seen, you don't always have to make your moves in public. Just lay low is a form of protection. Okay, can we get one more card to clarify this pulling on your energy? See my world, I'm playing house here. Okay, so someone's not happy in their current situation. I feel like it just seems like they're playing house, or it seems like they may be in a home or a space or the environment that's supposed to feel like, you know, just warmth and peace when you go home. It doesn't feel good. They're maybe giving you a glimpse of that. Okay, many of you could see that as well, where the pulling on your energy can feel like stress. And that's maybe why someone misses you. They miss your optimism. They miss connecting with you. Your optimism as well, divine feminine, it comes through as very genuine. Okay, you have a gentle strength within you that's very optimistic. Okay, and what I mean by gentle strength is that it's not just about your optimism. I feel like you have this no bullshit approach to things, but you convey that in a very gentle way. You know, it's like you may come in this very gentle package, but the tenacity within you is very present. Okay, you exude a lot of confidence, hard work, good ethics. So I feel like a lot of your masculines are missing connecting with you because of that. Okay, it's more than just like your bubbly, upbeat personality. It's more of like your motivational kind of personality as well, where you kind of give them that reality check, like, what are you complaining for? So yeah, wherever they are, look at that, release your ex. Okay, wherever they are, I feel like they're kind of fed up, and I have been channeling that message as well, where it's like they're kind of fed up with the karmic cycles. Okay, and a lot of the karmic cycles too represent, I'm getting a big word as environment for many of them. Like, they're feeling a lot of stagnancy in their environment. You might feel good as well. Like, I don't know if your divine masculine has come to your home or your place, divine feminine, but like I'm smelling a lot of good fragrance. So I don't know if it just feels really feminine in your home. I know that's really weird to say, and I know that some of you are going to be like, no, I know exactly what you mean, divine. I was going to say divine feminine to intuitive. I know exactly what you mean to intuitive. And I feel like a lot of you take pride in having like a really cozy space or a cozy home. And if your divine masculines ever had the privilege of coming into your home or space, it is just something that they can't forget. It's literally one of the best places they've ever been, one of the most comfortable feelings they've ever experienced. It really just emphasizes that feeling of coming home to you, so much to the point where they realize like how much, I guess, baggage or like how much attachment there has been to their energy that's really been bringing them down. Okay, release your ex could be like just release a past environment, you know, in some cases a lover, okay, a relationship with somebody else that really just, you've done all you can done. Like, you know, when you've walked enough of the path and there is just this stagnant energy that lingers around, and it's like this big elephant in the room that you're not wanting to address, but you know it's there. Well, that big elephant in the room is that somebody is just outgrown something. They've outgrown someone. And I'm also feeling too, like whoever they've outgrown, because of this release your ex card, this person does not want to clue into the fact that your divine masculine is in this place of wanting to release this. So it makes it extra difficult. And I think that that's maybe why they're pulling on your energy. A lot of you could be representing freedom right now, and they may feel the opposite of that. Okay, and that's why they could be pulling on your energy by just thinking about you. They could be just checking up on you, okay? Checking up on you continuously. Something that they can't help. But I feel like that, like, just by watching you make moves, watching you experience freedom, and it's not just watching you, like, if this is your divine masculine, they can energetically feel that you're in this really great, beautiful place, and it's making them kind of take a good look around their own environment, their world, their inner world, and they're just not feeling fulfilled. You make them want to make bigger moves, and that's why they're wanting to clear something out of their past. Okay, what is the current energy towards the divine feminines? What's the current energy toward the divine feminine? Okay, so calling in your soulmate. So that calling in and pulling your energy kind of represents the same thing, because it does talk about affirmations, visualizations. Somebody could literally be asking for another chance, or they're so vulnerable at this moment that they could be in a form of like prayer where they're asking just for another shot with you, communication. I do feel too like it could be like some kind of weird thing where many of you are literally pulled to reach out to them, okay? But in that reaching out to them, many of you will get a lot of truth divulged about what's been happening, especially in their world. They want you to see their world through some kind of conversation here. Okay, they may not be the ones to reach out also, I'm hearing, for some of you, because they know that they've either burned a bridge with you. They just wouldn't come at you like that, I feel. Okay, they just wouldn't. So many of you, if this is truly meant to be aligned in this way and your divine masculine is experiencing soul growth, I do feel like a lot of you will make that reconnection, and what you'll see within this releasing the energy. And I think this is really what's going to call in communication, is if they have the courage or not to release this in some way, whether it is starting the process, having a conversation, making it clear that, like, you know, the divine feminine is someone who is important to me. Like, I need to go towards that. I need a timeout. I need a pause. Hanged man energy. Okay, if someone's willing to go into that hanged man energy and take the courage to flip things upside down for a while and give themselves time to put things into perspective, I do feel like all of that represents the action towards you, like the visualizations. They can't help the thoughts that are in their head and that's in their heart. Okay, they can't help the actions that they take on a daily basis, which is visualizing you. Okay, the 100 times they check on you a day, could be on your social media. All of these things are like telling this person this is not normal, right? But only twin flames will, you know, kind of laugh at that joke about checking your twin social media, you know, 100 times a day. It's like, literally, no, it's been a reality for some of us. That's how strong the energy is, right? That's how strong the pull is, pulling your energy. All right. Let's get some more on how they feel towards the feminine. Look at this. Free yourself as I cut the deck in half. Okay, it's time to take back control of your life. I feel like this is maybe what you inspire them to do, and very soon is about clearly deciding what it is you want. Someone's having to clearly decide what it is they want based off of the energy that they're currently in. Okay, I feel like they're euphoric for you. They're like love struck almost. Okay, it's like this dreamy energy. I feel like the tables have drastically turned. Like, many of the divine feminines can resonate with what it's like to yearn and pine after your divine masculine. It's like this very like, oh my goodness, like I'm melting. And I don't think a lot of you have ever experienced or maybe genuinely felt just yet if you're going to resonate with this reading, you haven't felt it yet, but like you haven't yet felt the wrath of your divine masculine's love for you. And I feel like it's going to manifest in the perfect way. Like right now, I feel like you haven't felt it because of the ex, and that's why they're consistently like being called to take this step and release it or take back control of their life in some way. Many of you have not felt it yet because the universe is saying like you deserve all of them. Okay, and that's why many of them may be seeing you just off doing your own thing, and it's really triggering. Like I'm also hearing too for a lot of your divine masculines, like what's pushing this exit here is like they haven't had the opportunity yet to be with you, maybe either intimately or physically or just in the same space as you. I feel like many of you would get so much more clarity about how your divine masculine, the depth of their love, the wrath of their love for you, it's just like waiting to be unleashed. But for many of you, something needs to clear first. Some kind of karmic situation needs to clear first, okay? And when your masculines are with you in the physical, that's when I feel like you guys will really truly understand. It's hard to do it right now if they're off in another karmic situation and you're watching them from afar, or maybe you guys will text or occasionally call, but you guys haven't actually spent a lot of time bonding in the physical. I feel like that is when many of you will see through a lot of unique things that will end up happening, just even right down to like their breath, like the pace of like their breath in your presence, divine feminine. Okay, so yeah, that is where I feel like they are at, okay? They've got some big decisions to make in terms of this journey, and they can't get away from it, okay? They can't get away from it because it does affect like their vibration. It affects their emotions. It affects their thoughts. You know, some of them wake up every day in like a house that they're not happy in. You don't think that's going to affect someone's vibration, like when they got to go to work, when they got to come home after work. Oh, sorry guys, my nose just got so itchy. But that's what I'm getting here, is somebody is they're ready to make a move, but I feel like the universe is saying, whoa, before you make that move towards the divine feminine here, you've really got to shut off this energy by like pulling towards her. I feel a lot of them too, like they got to stop themselves from checking up on you so much, because every little thing could be triggering them, and they're kind of blowing it out of proportion in their head. I feel like the universe is like, you have bigger fish to fry in like your own arena, okay? And that might be in the areas of taking back control of their own energy, their own life. Somebody here is wearing a mask because they're playing house, and I feel like that is being revealed in this reading. Okay, so with the very soon, they're now having to clearly decide, do you want to be in this situation that feels like you're playing house, or do you actually want this for real? And it's going to take some courage, and it's going to take some action. But I feel like for a lot of them, they're realizing like that the emotions, the feelings of like missing you when you're not there, or intensely thinking or comparing you to the current situation that they're in, that doesn't seem to be going away. So they're definitely being guided towards taking some kind of action towards you. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay? So I feel like that's what's going to ease this energy of them pulling on you, is if they literally just say hello, and they might be pleasantly surprised that you're like, hi, how are you? Okay, they could be fearing the worst, which is why they're stuck in this place of pining for you. Pining for you is literally pulling on your energy, right? And many of you might feel like kind of icky as well, because they're also pulling on your energy by thinking the worst. Okay, that's why many of you might feel it come through in your space, where it's like you want to connect with other people, or you just want to like, just kick your feet up, relax, and enjoy yourself. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, out of thin air, out of the blue, you feel your masculine coming through kind of blocking, or you'll feel like emotionally overwhelmed or a bit of an anxiety. And you're like, but wait a second, I was just like in such a good mood. You're trying to pinpoint why you would have anxiety right now, but you can't put your finger on it. So it is, what they're feeling at this time. It's like the push to take action. It's like right when the roller coaster's coming and it's your turn to get on, and you're just like, oh gosh, like I know I got to do this. And you're thinking it's going to be so scary, and like, how your stomach's going to feel when you do the big drop, and you're overthinking it. And, really it's just get on the ride and just enjoy it, but I feel like they may be in that place of, nervousness right now. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. They're really being guided to first take back control though, but they are feeling that pull towards you. They just need more control of it. They need to put things in order, do things step by step. I think the biggest hurdle is just wondering as to whether or not you're going to reciprocate them once they're ready to make that move. Okay. Let's get a final message and then we'll close off the reading. What else do you want the Divine Feminine to know? Okay, so past life relationship. This probably has to do with taking back control of your life and releasing the ex, because I feel, this is why I was saying, like with the Divine Masculines, it's always going to be this repetitive energy of feeling you in this like mystical, mysterious kind of, romantic, lustful, passionate way. You are their match. And yes, all of the obstacles in the way are there for a reason. It's because you're supposed to, kind of just undo a lot of that societal programming that says, well, you're not supposed to be, sorry guys, I needed to rip some toilet paper because my nose is tickly and yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, like, everything that I feel is coming up here in this connection is, it's tying up loose ends. I feel like this is a continuation of a lesson that you both were either, destined to learn or you've chosen to learn. And that's why the connection continues to feel so familiar. That's why the pull won't go away. Some of the lessons won't go away. You guys will continue to resurface in each other's lives no matter how much you try to stay in that separation energy. It could be months, it could be years. And then usually with twin flames, I find after I want to say 6 months, then 7, then 8. It's like you really do get to that place of saying like, okay, this is done. Okay, I'm never going to see them again. And it's just going to be in this place of thinking about them. And then it's like, boom, a year later, you run into them and everything feels like it's brand new again. Okay, that's not going to stop coming. You two have unfinished business that no one can get in the way of. Okay, but I feel like your Divine Masculine needs to see that part of this journey is also... like it's creating it. It's not relying on the definite answer, which is, okay, well, if I exit this, is the Divine Feminine going to be available and we're going to be in this happy relationship forever? I feel like the Divine Feminine is also, this is something too that you may struggle with. But time and time again, you've realized that it's like, it doesn't matter. You kind of have to do it for yourself and see, and I'll give you guys a clue. As you do, you see. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have for you guys for this one. Okay, if you guys want to connect for a personal reading, if you want to give me a call, talk things out, check out my bio. I do have links on there as to how to get in touch with me. Check me out at my second home. I'm over at hipsy.com. And if you guys just prefer just to enjoy the readings and indulge in them, check out the membership section. Okay, I've made a little library over there for you to check out some more sensual themes. And yeah, hopefully you find clarity in those readings. That is my wish for you. All right, you guys take it easy and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye, everyone.